Well, I said it a million times. I'll say it again. One of the things about counting down these old fancy playlists of mine, I get to hear songs that I haven't heard in years. And man, I am so glad I added this record on my fancy playlist. We are talking an underrated female white rapper before, what's her name? Iggy Azalea. Before Iggy Azalea, we had Princess Superstar, but she never got big here in America. Bad Babysitter debuting at number 39 on my fancy playlist. May 6, 2002. Got to give a shout out to Princess Superstar on this record. This was a brilliant rap record. It's got all the elements of an aggressive rap record, aggressive, in your face, somewhat explicit, but still tongue in cheek. Went to number 11 in England. That's where I saw the record on the British charts. I got intrigued. I saw Princess Superstar. I'm thinking, oh, this is interesting. Bad Babysitter. All right, this is gonna be a heck of a novelty record. That's what it turned out to be. Bad Babysitter by Princess Superstar. Her real name, Concetta, Concetta Krishner. She was 30 years old when she came out with this record, although she looks younger in the video. A rapper, a DJ. She mixes hip hop with electronic music, does it artfully on this record from Spanish Harlem in New York. She was in a group called Gamma Rays. Oh, yes. An all-female psychedelic band. Now that sounds like a new wave band. Gamma rays. We're gamma rays. Let's get up on the stage and emit some gamma rays. And they put out a single called "Lovely" for Teen Beat Records. She did go solo. 1994. She made a demo called "Mitch Better Get My Bunny." And that's when she first used the moniker Princess Superstar. And she signed a deal with beloved Cloud Records, debut album in 1995 called Strictly Platinum. I don't remember ever hearing anything off that album here in the States, but she did get some notoriety as being one of the few female white rappers. They were very rare back in the late 90s, early 2000s. I just cannot, listening to this record, I cannot get over the similarities between her and Iggy Azalea. The same in your faceness, the same aggressiveness, the same attitude, an attitude that would be later shared by female pop artists like Lady Gaga and Katy Perry coming up later in the late 2000s, early 2010s, but preceded by Princess Superstar, an underrated rapper. One must marvel at what she's thinking when she sees Iggy Azalea do her thing and seeing how big Iggy Azalea had become. Doing the same vein of rap music that Princess Superstar did, more or less. But anyway, let's see. She released it out. She even formed her own record company. Hired a bunch of new musicians to back her up. She put out an album called CEO around 2000 about corporate culture. 2001, Princess Superstar is. That's the name of the CD she put out in 2001. And Bad Babysitter came from that CD. And I just, number 11 in England. God, I wish it was hit over here. But I'll tell you one thing, it was hit on my fancy playlist. And just going by this song alone, there's no doubt in my mind that Princess Superstar, Concetta Krishner, was an underrated rapper, and she deserves to be front and center right now. Number 39 on my fancy playlist, May 6, 2002, Princess Superstar, Bad Babysitter.